Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. So right now I've decided to do a quick video, and this one is actually going to focus on the Doom Tower. Now you can see the best plays and you can see the number of turns. Turns taken 3 to basically 3 is the best on this, and that means just one shot clearing levels. You can see the amount of power they're putting on these champions, and the champions they're choosing. These are AoE white assaults. And look at me as an individual, you can see I'm nowhere near that level of power. Top in the clan that I'm in is way lower, so let me just keep moving through the floors. And the whole idea is actually for me to show when things start to change rapidly, because I know my 54s are going to be constant. I think all of my battles are within that 50 to 54 count, but nonetheless, let's go up here, and I think this is where counts start to change. Yeah, I went down in count, and I'm sure global is still at the same count rate. 1 turn. Alright, let's go up to the boss. This is a crazy boss to have completed. I don't have any more keys left, but let's just go through this here. I actually took very long on this boss. They counted per individual players' turns against the boss, so it can make your figure look really bloated. I got 56 because my entire team got wiped out and I got left with just Death Knight to finish it off. It's common for me to have Death Knight finish off an enemy, but my Death Knight still hasn't been upgraded. You can see they've been using AoE clears non-stop for top rank. That is a crazy amount of power to be pumping into champions, and that would be a very specific build. So nonetheless, I'm gonna go up to a particularly difficult level that I haven't yet cleared, and I'm gonna have a look at it. Oh, listen, nobody could have cleared it because everybody is still stuck here. So yeah, let's have a look. I'm the first person from my clan to go through. That means the others are just a little bit behind me. They'll hit it in a few hours, and they're going to spam right through. That's the way that it is. Everybody has different times when they're active. Like I'm active in the day when they active at night for me, and it's actually early morning for them while it's late night for them when I'm active. So kind of confusing to actually speak about it like that. Alright, here we go. Yeah, basically wiped it like it was nothing. 3 turns, 3 turns. Yeah, there we go. This is basically your top class cruisers. They're just cruising with a single tactic. They're going to go way higher. I know I'm getting stuck either here or I'm getting stuck here, but one of the two is going to be the end of it for me. I'll never beat the boss on that level. One of these will be an SR boss that I can actually beat, or an SR room that I can beat. It's very, very difficult for me to actually win on those. So yeah, I'll see what I can do. And I'm surprised that they haven't cleared. Oh, they probably have cleared most of them. I'll show you why I can't beat any of the SR rooms that are open to me. Here we go. I don't have the best lineup for this year. At that type of power, 1, 2, 3 is all that's really going to contribute. 4 and 5 would be absolutely weak. If I went 4 and 5 this way, it would be too weak. If I even put those two, I'd still lose this year no matter what I tried. So that wasn't going to work. So that's why SR3 was no option. SR2 HP only. These champions aren't even trained. This is the only one who has some XP and it hasn't even reached level 12. So yeah, way too weak and not even good gear. Rare champions only. The power on the side will kill me in no time, right? It will just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 round and I'm out. I know that's how it will go. I already know that power is way too high. This is the only champion who can really do a clear. This champion can do some damage, but it's not going to get me where I want to go. So since I knew it, I wasn't going to push it. Oh, so these are the farming drops. I didn't realize you could get it here. So yeah, so there was a 95, there was a 75, there was a 95. I hate to imagine what the more powerful version of that boss is going to be like. So that is just one of my quick little videos on the Doom Tower. Make sure that you are following what people are doing against the Doom Tower. You can use your ace team as a test of strength. That means you see what your 5 best are, you use them in the tower to climb as far as you can go, because their power will be influenced over here. If your team is strong enough, and this is just honest one, you can see that this is 19.02. At 16.25, this is the perfect hit basically for this individual. 80% of the damage in a single shot. Over here, there's another person with a fantastic shot, 6.5, massive amounts of damage. And then there's me at the bottom with 5.98. Pathetic shot for these three. But nonetheless, you need to be aiming to be able to clear this in one shot. When you can, you just move on and you just start on normal mode. You should be aiming for a solid 11 to 12 million for a single shot. And when you start ranking up into the 30s and 40s, you're going to be two-shotting this boss, and that's going to be helping you to get better rewards. Remember, you want to clear because you get double your drops. And it may not seem like it's that important, but if you get 2 5-star common drops, it's worth it for you at a certain point. That's just the whole thing about it. And if you don't get the common drops, I'm just showing you here, you get all of these, which are a pain to farm. I'm just being honest. You're going to get any one of them, or you could get a sacred, not sacred, the ancient shard. It's a big help. The bruise is not really such a big thing. There's so many ways around it. Next level, as you can see, they give an epic shard as an option, and you get an epic skill tome. It's a big improvement, and you get an uncommon 5-star artifact that's improving you. Let's go to level 3. If you look at it again, it's going up to rare. The skill tome is still here, legendary is still here. And then comes the 3 right at the worst parts of the game when you are really powerful, and you should only be doing this when you're super powerful. You see that the lower level rewards are basically dropped, and your reward chances have become very limited in where they can come out of. Looking at the next one, and I'm only looking at the max level, you finally get a possible ancient shard. Just this possibility is super expensive, and this possibility is super expensive. This is still 5-star legendary, so it's still absolute trash. It's not going to help you. And this is when you finally, at the end of your stream, 6-star legendary, 6-star epic. Okay, so you get your 2 6 stars over here. You only get the highest level potions. You get any one of these shards, and you get the possibility of epic and legendary tomes. That's going to help you big time. Remember, work on this here. The stronger your team gets, the better it gets for you. I'm shocked that there's someone over here. Let's see how high you have to be for the basic chests. Super high, yeah. So basically, because we're clearing it so fast, 2 or 3 of us are just going to keep whacking it. I'm doing it as a power reading, so that is my whole idea. When I reach this 19 million, then I know this champion is ready to stop coming here every day. I'll do it to help out if any weaker players are there, but I am one of the weaker players, so not really going to make a difference. Looking at these guys, you can see that I'm not even in the same league. And you go down one more, that's hard. Just look at this. It's another level of difficulty. You're only looking to one-shot these to see when your power is ready to climb that tower. Remember that the Doom Tower has 2 modes. You have normal and you have hard. Hard reward will be just the same as the other 120 floors, and this is going to be even more difficult than the previous one if you're looking at it. 250 as a starting power. Let's see what people have used to clear it, because there has to be someone who's been shattering this side of the tower as well. Yeah, just judging by the power of 173,000 with 3 turns, I don't think I'll even stand a chance against this with my current team. So it's not 173,000. Oh, it is. I was just looking at the fact power levels are going up here. 330,000, 340,000, 350,000. Yeah, these are crazy powerful. And that's just the way that it's gonna go for you if you want to take it on. Remember, your choice of champion makes a big difference. If I had someone other than Ultimate Garak as my leader, like Talia, it most probably would influence how much of damage I can output big time, and it would be a positive for me. So I hope that this was a little bit of a catch up on the Doom Tower and the clan bosses, what you can use the clan bosses for besides the obvious usage. On this side, I have no pitching in whatsoever. If you're looking at it, I'm pathetic. I'm putting 127k in a shot. That's it for me. I'm not more powerful than anything. Looking at these guys, 104k, he was using a weak team and he did that. 25k, that's just incredible. Against me with one shot, and this is pathetic. This one was probably a better show. 186k. This is what you really want to have for your shot, or like top leader. Let's see what the leader's like. Oh, this is the leader's team. Oh wait, you can see the makeup. So yeah, you can see the teams can really get destructive at the top of these lists. So yeah, that's about it, and that's just where you're going with your basics for fighting. You can use this to gauge your levels, and these are not punishing, they're not going to hurt you too much. You go through them, you get up a little bit, it gets you to a better place. Eventually this will be in, and it will be another whole level, hopefully, for us to be able to conquer. In terms of my basics, I'm just going to show you. In Nightmare, I cannot beat Valdemar Strait's boss. I tried to do it today, and I failed. It's not that it was unbeatable in the fact that my team got wiped out. We were at a stalemate. It was there for about 45 minutes, approaching 1,600 turns. I said, give up. There's no way I can clear that there because the healing from both sides was equal. They wiped out one of my champions, they brought back my main champion, heals everybody up. They're too high on the healing once a few minutes is through, and it just kept repeating in a cycle over and over and over again. I couldn't find any way to break through them with my current set of champions. My weakest stage over here is stage 5, so that will be something I have to improve in a few days. So yeah, we'll see how things go. I don't have any pieces of advice for this levels. Honestly, these are the only two that I can master, and currently what I'm using, attack with lifesteal is my best. I'm actually thinking of changing one gear set. Let's see, where is it? I know there is defense. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting a defense weapon and a defense shield for one of my champions. It's a silly little thing to get, but there is one of my champions who would be benefited with the defense buff, and I'm thinking about it for the later parts of the game. It might be better to have plus 15% defense for that particular individual from my team, and that's going to help me out in the future. But that's for future video, might be about a week and a half to 2 weeks away. So catch you all then, and have a good day.